Late night TV exploded, media mergers happened, the future of television is in question, but movies are making it big at the box office, and the New York Times 100 top films of the 21st century is causing a storm. July was wild for the media industry, so let's recap everything that happened. The Odyssey, Christopher Nolan's movie that is coming out next year in 2026, caused a huge frenzy. They actually released the tickets pre-sale for IMAX 70mm, and they sold out so fast, like 20 minutes or something. And people are scalping the tickets now, which is kind of crazy. It's like Eras tour level, and I missed out on them, which I'm really sad about, but I'm gonna try to see if, I can get some. Maybe next year they'll add some more showings, who knows. It has people asking if the Odyssey is the most anticipated movie ever. Although I think that may be an exaggeration to say of all time, but it definitely has a lot of hype. And then after we saw Oppenheimer and Interstellar re-release 10th anniversary pop off so hard in IMAX 70mm, selling out constantly, it makes a lot of sense that the Odyssey would as well. I'm actually really excited about that. I'm sad that I missed out on the tickets, but I'm hoping I'll be able to get some. But studios are definitely trying to test out how they can make movies great again. It was kind of a virtual event, I think theaters and studios are really trying very hard to make movies feel like a true adventure again and make that hype come back. Superman dropped on July 11th and it truly delivered. I feel like that was a box office hit. It hit 426 million plus globally. That really blew up in the US, but has not done as well internationally. James Gunn, the director, actually said he blames anti-American sentiment for Superman's box office haul. I don't know if that's something that's justifiable or not. He also mentioned that Superman is not a well-known superhero in some places because it is a kind of American-centric character, so it makes sense that it would do better domestically than it would globally. Critics and fans really praised David Corenswet. I think he did an incredible job as Superman, and he's just the perfect Superman. He looks the part, he acts the part. One of my friends in my movie club said that he was the perfect balance of adorable and hunk, and I felt like that was just perfect, and it seems like that's exactly what you would want Superman to be. I also think Rachel Brosnahan did an incredible job, and I shipped them so hard. I didn't know I was a DC girl, but now I'm a DC girl. F1 dropped to major buzz. It came out in IMAX as well, so did Superman. I thought it was incredible. It had me on the edge of my seat. Hans Zimmer did the score, and the entire soundtrack was just badass. I loved that film, and I'm glad it got the recognition it deserved. Brad Pitt's co-star was Damson Idris, who I had originally seen in FX's Snowfall. He offered such a moving and intense performance in that show. Also, Tate McRae's song was so catchy. New York Times released its 100 best films of the 21st century. The New York Times' own list was published in June, but on July 2nd, published a reader's choice with the top movies according to Times readers. And this sent everybody into a spiral about what was worthy of being on the list and what wasn't. Movie nerds going at each other about it. We can be snobs about it sometimes, but it's kind of fun watching the debate online. We saw a lot of commentary on Reddit with people talking about what was omitted from the list, and also we had some critics discussing the blind spots. It was kind of a mix of international films, some lesser known, and then obviously a lot of classics and big hits. Let me know what you thought about that list, because I feel like it was a very divisive list. So comment below, let me know what you thought. The Paramount merger was finalized on July 7th. I already did a video about the Paramount-Skydance merger, so I won't go over it again. I will link it in the description if you want to watch it. But that merger was finalized on July 7th, and the FCC approved it on July 24th. So that's pretty much locked in. And then at some point in between these two, CBS canceled The Late Show. So that caused a whole debacle as well. Basically, it's gonna be canceled at the end of its season in May 2026. The timing was sus because he called out the Paramount settlement as a bribe, and then it got canceled 3 days later.
This kind of complicated financial settlement with a sitting government official has a technical name, big fat bribe.
So a lot of people were very unhappy. The Writers Guild of America put out a statement saying that they canceled it in bad faith. Jon Stewart, Jimmy Kimmel, David Letterman, everybody spoke out, and a lot of people said it was kind of a symbolic end of late night. So I also did a video about that. I will post those so I'm not repeating myself. A lot happened in July. I can't fit all of it in here, but these are the top things that went down that I feel like we both need to know. Comment below, let me know what you think, if you saw F1, if you saw Superman, and also what you think about that 100 top movies list. I have varied opinions about it, but I know it was very divisive. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to my channel for more videos on film, news media, and the future of TV.